Hey, what's up? What's up, y'all? All right, man. Welcome back. Welcome back to the channel, man. We've been away, had a nice weekend. New York City, was able to move about the city, enjoy the concert. Didn't get to the boxing matches, but just so as it happens, we got some other big news. Joy Taylor is out at Fox Sports 1. As we all know, she's been in the headlines for the past year with a lawsuit, sexual harassment lawsuit by a friend of hers and former hairstylist, Nasheem Faraji, makeup artist, sorry. She was accusing Charlie Dixon of sexual battery, and then somehow she threw Joy Taylor in there as saying, just go along with it, things of that nature. And if she can't get Dixon to do what Taylor wants him to do, she's gonna go and put a case on him. But today or yesterday, Fox Sports 1 has canceled 3 of the shows. One being Speak that Joy Taylor's on, her, Paul Pierce, and I believe Keyshawn Johnson. So that show is now gone off the air. Joy Taylor has been let go, sources say, and it's just a lot. We knew it was going to catch up with her. I knew she was going to have problems when her and Taylor Rooks' podcast didn't come back on. I knew she was going to have a problem then, because obviously Taylor Rooks knew something was coming down the pike, and the lawsuit wasn't out then. So once the lawsuit came out, okay, that's why Taylor Rooks backed out. Because originally Joy said, season 2 is on hold of the show. There is no season 2. Taylor Rooks don't want none of that smoke. Although she might still be her friend, but she don't want to put herself in that type of mess, and Taylor Rooks is, I believe, on Inside the NBA or one of those shows, or NBC, I believe. But yeah, I mean, it ain't a good look. And Joy Taylor, she was on a podcast a couple weeks ago. Just she likes to pop her collar a lot. People like to hear what I gotta say. That's what she's saying. People, like, her word is law, just things like that, and I feel like in a situation like that, you should get low for a little while. I feel like in a situation like that, you should get low for a little while. But she did the exact opposite. She came out, boisterous as ever. After they sat her down for couple weeks. So if they sat you down, they got rid of Charlie Dixon, you had to know you was next on the chopping block. And to be talking the way she talks, she gotta know. And you can tell her last few podcast appearances, outside of her own platform, she's more I guess I could say she's more open about talking about other things other than sports. She don't use daytime TV language, like even Shannon Sharp. Like when he's on like the internet, he don't use internet language. He's still using language like he's on TV. With this happening to Joy Taylor, I doubt Shannon Sharp is going back to ESPN, because Shannon Sharp got cases at FS1. So I think it's over for him. See, all people like this that get involved in stuff like this, and over and over, I think now where these TV networks, they're getting people like Pat McAfee, You know what I'm saying? They getting people like that. Stephen A. Smith is getting big. See, things like this is just going to assure that people like Stephen A. Smith, Colin Cowherd, and things like that is just going, the money's just going to get bigger and bigger for them, because now they may be asked to do more. They may be asked to help in other areas. So I just feel like she's gonna be, I hate to say it, but I feel like she's just gonna be trouble wherever she go. She just gives it off. You know, I just feel like she's gonna be trouble wherever she go, because she's the type of person you can't tell her anything. You know, she knows it all at 38. Jason Whitlock, I know, is gonna have a field day with this, but he said they tried to give him and her a show, and he turned it down just because he knew how he was at the time, and I'm pretty sure he knew how she was. I'm pretty sure he heard. You know what I'm saying? You would think, being in the business for 10 years, she would know how to move a little better. But when you think you're invincible, it don't really matter. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna do what you want to do whenever you want, and you ain't gonna really be ashamed. You really just gonna say how you feel, whether you right or wrong. But anyway, man, jump in the comment section. Let me know how y'all feel about this. Like, share, subscribe. I will holler at y'all tomorrow. Peace.